Hi everyone, I am Jessica from Hammer and Flow Yoga. Welcome back to Power Yoga for Beginners. Today is level 2 of our 3-level series. We'll see you on your mats. Hi everyone, welcome to level 2 of our Power Yoga for Beginners. Today we are going to do exactly what we did in level 1, but we're just going to add on a bit. And in our Sun B, instead of doing a high crescent, I'm going to take you through Warrior 1, which is a very common but very complex basic yoga move. So let's all start. Let's start on our knees if comfortable for you. Maybe you want to put a yoga block or a mat, a meditation cushion, anything like that to maybe lift your butt a little higher if this is too much pressure on your knees, or always the option just to sit on your butt with your feet out in front of you or cross-legged. Hands on your thighs, and I just want you to close your eyes and inhale, your chest comes up to the sky. Then your exhale, you round your back towards the back of your mat. Inhale, chest comes up. Then your exhale, round your back. Drop your chin. Again, inhale, big inhale, stretch, long curve of your spine. And then exhale, round your spine the other direction. Hands out in front of you to counteract your balance. And then come to neutral. Roll out your shoulders. Whew. Roll them all the way to your back. Your shoulder blades come down and back behind you towards your tailbone. Then take your hands, clasp them behind your back. And maybe your arms stay bent like this. That is fine. If it hurts to straighten them or if it's too much pressure anywhere, just keep your arms here. But if you can straighten them with very little sensation and a good sensation, then straighten them like this. Either way, lift your hands up towards the sky and also your chest up to the sky. Belly up and in, chin up. Look to the ceiling or keep your eyes closed. Hands clasped together. So you're squeezing a lemon in your palms. Lift your arms higher, lift your chest higher. And slowly release. Shake out your arms. Crawl your hands out in front of you. Feet are still together or wherever they are, crossed in front of you. And then lower your head. Belly rests on your thighs. If your legs are straight out in front of you, go ahead and bend your knees as much as you need to get your chest onto your thighs. High beats. There we go. There we go. All right, get on your chair. Get on your chair. Good boy. And let your head down. Maybe sway left and right wherever you are. And then come to stillness and meet us in tabletop. So wherever you are, come to all fours, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. And we're just going to do one nice cat-cow, letting your belly drop. Big inhale, chest rises. Exhale, same rounding sensation we had on our seats. Now you're pushing the floor away to even get a deeper round. And then come to neutral. Start to sway your hips, circle them clockwise, and then counterclockwise. Do whatever you need, whatever feels good. Loosen up your body. And then tuck your toes, seats to the sky. Keep your knees bent, and then pull your tailbone up towards the back of your head. to create a nice natural curve in your lower spine. Earlobes away from the tops of your shoulders, so let your head sink down towards the L shape of your hands. And then notice the L shape of your hands and make sure they are pressing into the mat, taking some pressure off your wrists. And then inhale, look up. Exhale, walk to the top. We're starting our sun salutation A. You know where to go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. See your hands come together, top of your space. And then exhale, bring them to your chest this time. Stay here for one cycle of breath in and out. Inhale, rise. See your hands meet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Crown of your head stretches towards the wall in front of you, using your hands to energetically pull your waist out of your hips. And then step back to a high plank. Let's drop our knees for this first one. Untuck your toes, and then slowly lower to low plank, and then all the way to your belly, making sure your elbows are in, pointed up to the sky. And then inhale, elbows dial down to point towards your tailbone. Use just your back muscles. Hold here, long neck, long spine, top of your feet flat onto the mat. Legs engaged, knees are lifted up off the mat. And then exhale down. Inhale, push back, exhale, booty up, down dog. One more time. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step your hands, or your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, hands come to center, and we're going to go straight back down on your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, waist comes out of your hip bones, and then exhale, come back to high plank. Option to drop your knees. Exhale, elbows stay brushed against your rib cage, low plank. Flip to the tops of your feet. First up dog. Breathe in, tops of your feet firmly against your yoga mat, pushing your knees and your hips away from the mat, and then at the same time, your shoulders are pulling you back towards your tailbone to create a beautiful arch. And then on your exhale, down dog. All right, inhale, look to the top. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop your booty. You know where we're going, chair pose. And this time, let's keep your legs together. So heel toe them, pull in from your ankle bones to your knee bones, your hip bones. Squeeze them in, and then look down and then pull your thigh bones to the back of your mat. And then lift your chest, belly in, chest up, chin away from your sternum, and then arms come up. Always the option, arms are shoulder width apart or wider. Whatever you need, whatever you're feeling, whatever space comes your way, embrace it, sit down lower, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, step to the back of your mat to a high plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. All right, here comes something a little new. Right foot comes up, square off the hips, and then right leg steps through between your hands. Now, stay here in this low lunge. Look at your back foot. Back foot dials down as if you were in warrior two, so that the pinky edge side of your foot is parallel to the back of your mat. And then notice the pressure. Where's the pressure on that back foot? Are you suckling in like this, so the pressure is in the arches? Or is it evenly distributed, so much so that maybe more weight is at the pinky edge of your foot? Get it there. You want most of that to be, that pressure, that weight to be on the pinky edge of your foot. Then heel toe your front foot a little to the right to give you a wider stance. And then, using your core muscles, lift up, warrior one. So warrior one, even though it's the first of the warriors, it seems to be pretty basic. This one takes so much mobility in your hips to do it right. And your knee could sacrifice a bit if you try to twist too much and your hips won't allow you to. So, to make sure you're taking pressure off your knee, your back knee, just bend your back leg. Just a little bit, just enough. And yeah, that may not look like your normal warrior two you see in the photographs, but you're protecting that joint. Also, that helps you put that pressure I've been talking about on the pinky edge side of your foot. So let's all just do it. Even if you've done yoga lots, let's just play today. Try to square off your hips to the front of your space. Bend your back leg. Make sure all four corners of your back foot are pressed firmly onto the ground. Same with your front foot. Front foot pointed 12 o'clock. And you sink in. Chest up. Create a 90-degree angle between your waist and your right thigh. Hands up. Always the same options here if you want to widen your hands. And breathe in, and then just hold in this stillness. Feel the sensation wherever it is, and just notice it. Mine is in my front thigh, and it is shaking. So inhale, look to the sky. Exhale, your foot is already in its right position, but you just open your hips now to the side. Warrior two, bend down deeper. And you're very familiar with the warrior two now. So, box-like shape here. Already your foot's been in position, it's ready to go. Belly up and in. You stack your shoulders over your hips. Hands, light them up, jazz hands, if you will. Shoulders down and back. All the energy going through all sides of your mat, ceiling, like you are being stretched apart here, laterally, and then also upwardly into the sky. Your crown of your head is shooting up. And then slowly lean forward, frame your front foot. Now your back foot heel pops up, and then right foot comes to the back. Down dog. Left leg comes up, square off your hips. Left leg steps through between your front hands. Now, same again, look at your back foot, and then dial down your heel to a warrior two back foot. Pinky edge of your foot is parallel with the back of your mat. You have equal pressure throughout the four corners of your back and front foot. And maybe we bend our back knee a little bit. Look at your front foot. Maybe heel toe it a little wider so you have a wider stance for more stability. And then lift up. Using your core, feel the power of this pose. This is such a powerful pose. And it creates strength in not only your body, but in your head, your mind, your thoughts. Just sit down deeper and then pull your chest back a little more. Check in with that back leg. Make sure there's no pressure here on your knee joint. Bend your knee as much as you need. Maybe you look like this. A little funny, but hey, if it feels good, do it. And suck in your belly, up and in, shoulder blades go down and back towards your tailbone. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, open your arms and your chest to the right side of your space. Warrior two. Sit down deeper. That left leg should be on fire. Breathe in, belly in, chest lift. Exhale, bend deeper in your front leg. Make sure your shoulders are over your hips, chin away from your chest, and sit down deeper. Stay for your inhale, stay for your exhale. One more inhale, and look to the front of your space. Exhale, frame your front foot, back heel pops up, runner's lunge. Front foot meets your back. Pedal out your feet, shake out those thighs. And on your inhale, look to the top of your mat. And exhale, step, float, hop, jump, tiptoe. However you want to travel in a fancy way to the top of your mat, do it. And then you inhale, pull your waist out of your hips, pushing the crown of your head towards the wall in front of you. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, drop your hips. Feet come together if they're not already. Look down, see your toes. Pull your thigh bones back towards the back of your space. Knees are in one line, ankles in one line, hips in one line. Sit down, pull in, lift up. Sit down, pull in, lift up. Again, sit down, pull in, lift up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to high plank. Go to low plank, pressing your elbows against the side of your rib cage. Up dog, lift up out of your waist, and down dog. Right leg comes up, square off the hips, flex your foot, spiral the inner thigh of your right leg towards the sky. And then step through. Stay here briefly in runner's lunge, maybe without looking this time, just by feel, you dial your back foot down. Heel toe your front foot towards the right side of your mat, give you more stability. And then lift up. Are you there? Do we feel it? Are we okay with our back foot? Are we okay with our front foot? And then sit down, pull in, lift up. Sit down, pull in, lift up. Beautiful. Relax those shoulders down your spine. Big inhale, exhale, open your chest to the left side of your space and arrive. Stay. You know this position. You've been here. You know your chest is over your hips. You know you have energy going through your fingers. You know the crown of your head is as tall as it will go, as close as it can reach to the ceiling. Oh. Big inhale. And on the exhale, start to lean forward. Frame your front foot. And back foot pops up its heel. And then front meets the back. And vinyasa. High plank, low plank, up dog, and down dog. Left leg shoots up. Square your hips, flex your foot. And then left foot steps through between your front hands. Without looking, dial down your back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat, and then lift up. Warrior one. Bend your knees if you need it. Even your back foot. And again, we just arrive to stillness. Sit down, pull in, lift up. sit down, pull in, lift up. One more time, sit down, pull in, lift up. Oh, and exhale, open up to the right side of your space. Stay down low, feel that thigh. It's working very hard for you. Breathe in, and then sit down deeper. All right, look to the top of your space. Start to lean that way. Frame your front foot. Back heel pops up. Front foot meets the back. Down dog. Well done, everyone. That is your traditional sun salutation B in a power yoga sequence with the warrior one even. So take your time with the warrior one. Be gentle with yourself. It's a very, very powerful pose. So just give it the time it deserves. All right, now we're just gonna flow through what we like to call sun sea, or it's playtime or whatever, but it's a little like freestyle, if you will. So we're just gonna do one each side. Lift your right leg up, and then right leg steps through. Lift up, high crescent. So like level one, pressing the ball mounts of the back foot, lifting the chest up. Here we go. Open up warrior two. You're very familiar. Then let's reverse triangle. Push your front foot down towards the ground, straightening your front leg, and then lift your right arm up and over for a nice stretch. Breathe in and stay for your exhale. One more time, breathe in, then exhale, right hand comes and lands on your right shin. We're gonna stay high in the ground today. If you practice yoga regularly and you wanna put your hand on the inside or outside of your foot, go for it. But for right now, we're going to stay hand to shin. Micro bend in the front leg, micro bend in the back leg. Lift your hand up directly towards the sky and breathe. Chin long, neck long. And on your exhale, frame your front foot, bend your knee. Back foot comes, or front foot comes to meet your back. Other side. Left leg comes up, square off your hips. Left leg steps through. Stay pressed through the ball mount of your back foot. Rise, high crescent, arrive. Remember all the things you know about this pose for stability, for length. Breathe in. Exhale, dial your back foot down, warrior two. Arrive. Again, you know where we are. You know what your body needs to do. You know what feels good. Inhale, press through the front foot, straightening your front leg, and then your left arm comes up and over, stretching your left side from fingertip to hip bone. And then this hand, your right hand, could wrap around your back, could maybe support you on the meaty part of your thigh, or maybe even your hip bone. Whatever feels good. And then exhale, triangle pose. Left arm comes to your left shin, right arm comes to the sky. Again, if you practice yoga regularly, you can bring it to your front hand to the inside or the outside of your front leg. Breathe in, micro bend in both knees, and breathe out. Smile on your face. Just throw a smile there. Even if you don't feel like it, just smile and see what that does for you. You might be surprised if you force yourself to smile what that does. And then exhale, frame your front foot, bend your front knee. Back heel pops up, and front foot comes to meet the back. Well done, yogis. That was our first little freestyle on the Power Yoga for Beginners sequence. Ooh, rock it out, shake out your legs, and then take your right foot, step it through, drop your back knee. Now, we're going to do a quad stretch because these thighs need a little stretch. So, we're going to bend your back knee, and maybe this is enough. Maybe that's it. But if you want more, reach back and grab your ankle. Now, again, stay here, or for a different sensation, stick your booty back. And then, with that connection of your heel to your glute, pull it forward. And if this is a lot of pressure on your back knee, get a pillow cushion, a pillow, a blanket, something soft, nice sweatshirt. Take that pressure off. And slowly release it down. Front foot meets your back foot. And then left foot comes up and steps through. Drop your back knee. Same thing. Lift your right foot towards your glute. Either stay or reach behind you and grab your floating back foot. Breathe in, stay, or exhale your booty to meet your heel. And then slowly, keeping the connection, heel to glute, pull it forward. Oh. This is also a great stretch for people who sit at a desk for a living, drive for a living, or at least spend just a lot of time in traffic. Most of our days are spent with your hips closed, and this opens. So if this is extra tight on you, don't worry. Release your back foot. Front foot comes to meet your back, and then just come to your knees. Whew. All right. All right. So, just like the beginning of class, come to a comfortable seat, either on your knees or on your seat bones. Legs crossed, lotus, full lotus, straight out in front of you. Whatever's comfortable, maybe sitting on a cushion. And bring the palms of your hands to the tops of your thighs. Breathe in and let it go. Breathe in, hands come to meet the top of your space. Your right hand grabs your left wrist and you pull up and over to the right side. For that same sensation we were in reverse triangle, that same feel should be happening right here. So when you do this video again, or any other video, and you're doing reverse warrior, reverse triangle, and you hear that you're supposed to stretch from wrist all the way down to your hip, this is it. And come to center. Other side, left hand grabs your right wrist, and you go up and over to create a nice half moon shape, or a banana. Keep your belly in, don't let it sag out like that, because that will create a little bit of an arch in your lower back. That may not feel very nice, so just pull in your belly, make sure that your bones are stacked nicely and just going up over to the side. And seat bones, stay grounded on your heels if you're sitting like I am, or on the yoga mat, or on your cushion. Don't lean over, but keep them grounded. Breathe in. And exhale, let it down. Ooh. All right, yogis. That was level 2 of our power yoga for beginners. And I hope you enjoyed. Take as much time as you need. Do this video as many times as you need. And then we'll see you at level 3. All right, hands to third eye center. And together, we all say together, namaste. Thank you all. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. That was level 2 of Power Yoga for Beginners. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, do it as many times as you need, and then we will see you at level 3. Remember to follow me on Instagram at HammerFlowYoga. Also, remember to click like and subscribe below, and then ring the bell if you want to be notified